and you can click on Create New Activity and put a title. This is just my example. I can type instructions. There's the page, let's see if I can find it, on our website. And if you go to General Online Tools, this is where all of our Seesaw resources are. And if you scroll down, it says Icon Shortcuts for Seesaw. And if I scroll down some more, if I want them to see what they're actually going to click on, I can use these shortcuts so that those icons appear in the instructions. So I'm sure if you've looked at different activities, like here's an example, you can see how they showed their kids exactly what to click on. And when you're putting it in, all these things are now on my way. When you're putting it in, it will look just like the shortcut, but when you go and publish it, it will add the icon. You can then read the instructions to your students, and you can add multimedia instructions or examples. So this is just what the students are going to watch. They're not actually going to do anything with it. So you can add a photo, you can add a drawing, you could record a video in here, you can add a link, you can upload something from your Google Drive or your computer, but that's just what the students are going to view. And a lot of the activities that you've seen have the students dragging and dropping things or manipulating or writing on things in various ways. This is where you would create that part. I have made a few videos that Miles will put in the chat. Miles already put them in the chat that you can go back and watch how to make activities for your students. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this one, and I'm going to do one from scratch. So I click on drawings. You can add shapes. You could create your sort. Anything that you don't want the students to move, you will lock. Anything you want them to move, you don't lock so that they can move them or move it later. So I'll just put in a dog. So if I lock this, they won't be able to move it. If I leave this unlocked, the students will click on this finger and then they will drag it into whichever category it fits in. So if I put a title up here, then I would want to make sure that I lock that so that it stays there. Then I'm going to hit the check. And now save. And now it's going to be in my activity library, and I can go ahead and assign it to my students. You can also, oops, I shouldn't have hit that.